What attracted me to Caroline was her spark. She calls it electricity.
We met at the Pie Bar, and that was 14 years ago.
Gay Pride Week.
And we started talking, and we kept talking. And when the bar closed, we kept talking.
We found out we both had activist interests, and it was magical. Sense of humor is real important with us. I have to laugh at her jokes, or I'm out.
That's right, she laughs at my jokes. We were active people, both of us.
But you in particular, you did ice dancing until your early 80s. You did windsurfing until your early 80s. She's an incredible athlete. That's right. Yeah, for most of our lives, we were very, very active. We walked a mile a day before the accident. We were hit head on by a drunk driver. Caroline broke 2 wrists, had a compressed lumbar. We both have lower back problems, and I got a bleed in my brain, so a little traumatic brain injury. It was a much bigger deal than I've wanted to admit. She had to relearn to walk and relearn to use her arms. Caroline in rehab put on 14 pounds with salt, and it was the hardest time in my life. I was so scared about her heart, and it was so big, and if I had to cook and plan meals now, I couldn't have done it. I would have just been a puddle of anxiety and overwhelm. I found out about Open Arms from my Hennepin County social worker when I told her I was burning pots right and left, and she filled out the application.
The mission of Open Arms is really relatable for people because almost every single one of us knows somebody with cancer, knows somebody with some kind of illness who needs help. We've all brought meals to a neighbor who breaks their leg or gets sick or has a baby and can't cook for themselves. We all understand what it's like to need help, ask for help, and want to help somebody else.
Open Arms was a lifesaver. When you're scared and you're in a crisis, and for nourishing food to be given to you, it was so needed and such a relief. One thing that's been really helpful is being able to talk to a dietitian, especially about sodium.
Open Arms really operates from a philosophy that food is medicine. So it's the right food at the right time for that particular patient or client.
I am so happy to have good, healthy food. It's visually nice even. I can look at it and see how nutritious it is.
We know that it is not just enough to get any food to people, especially people who are sick. They need real food, whole food, and that is really going to give their body the nutrients they need to be able to fight their illnesses.
The name says a lot. It's a welcoming feeling the minute you walk in the door and the volunteers are so friendly and, oh, get your food, have some coffee, sit at the table. They're treating you like a family more than a client.
What we do is really special, but how we do it, with 7,000 volunteers, with people who give up time from their jobs and their families and come volunteer for us, with people who make meals and put their love and heart into it, that's the secret sauce at Open Arms.
If we had not had such a wonderful resource in Open Arms, I would have felt very isolated. It's really making a big difference.
In order to keep providing fresh ingredients and whole ingredients, we need as much help as we can, as much support as we can, because everything is more expensive right now, especially good, healthy food.
This kind of community-based service, it's very, very valuable. It's a special model that needs to be encouraged. In a crisis, you feel cradled and supported. Without Open Arms, I don't know what we would have done.